So go to the Brandon house. Go west. Where am I? Brandon house. Oh, I know where this is. Took me a second. And back here. Oh, there's a car here. Random. Oh. I'll check out this part before there. Go across the Brandon house. Let's go. Here we
A few
go.
more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. That's who this is. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I was just kind enough to know you lived there, sir. Go west down the lane. I'm gonna start from the back end and I'm gonna move forwards to make sure there's nothing here. This must be taking place in summer. It's still daylight at 8 p.m. And let's go check with these folks. Hello, James. I'll talk to James just to make sure there's nothing else up here in the greenhouse section. Nothing there immediately. Anything inside the greenhouse? The answer to this question is no. No, there is not. How about the further up their greenhouse? Things to check out regardless. Sure. Nope, not much of anything. Gotta walk all the way back just to see James. Now, James, let's talk.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Actually, I don't think I have anything to talk about with James. Never mind, James. We got nothing to talk about. See you later, James.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I want to ask you a few questions. Wait, no I don't. That's all for the time being. See you later, James. Let's go. Gotta travel. I also think that one of the areas is now... In fact, let me do this first. I think that the village hall is open. Actually, I thought we were in the village hall until right now. But the village hall said open at 8. And it's past 8 p.m. right now, so shouldn't it be open? Oh, I know. Okay, I'm actually going to fast travel for a second. Before I investigate everything, I do think I have the kitchen open. So I think I can actually start here and move from there. Now, it turns out there should be a seminar going right now, so I could probably learn a lot if I check this place out right now.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
You got it. Go over to the TV, leave the kitchen. There's lots of something to investigate here, so I'll start with that.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Alright, now go over to the TV. I guess we're going to try a DVD from the pile, and then try, of course, the DVD that we have.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
That Atlas, I mean, that music that was playing is the same as his ringtone. So if I try DVD from the pause, it's gonna be Atlas DVD again? Yeah, it is. Alright, now obviously we also have this DVD marked with X down the kitchen. Pretty sure it's not porn, so let's roll through that. This game doesn't have memory. Checking out the pockets. What? It was a jacket on the wall, and they were checking out the pockets there.
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
Let's go through. I guess that's that. Go into the atrium. Alright, I guess we're gonna try both doors. Let's try the lounge and talk with Ryan, if anything to talk about. I don't think so, though. Or Ryan's not in right now. Let's try the door to the right and see the seminar.
Let yourself go. Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
Certainly a bit odd. Ryan the cult leader makes sense. Okay. Through the woods I go. It's still not night though, it's 8 p.m. We also picked up something. What? Okay, so a strange doll burning ceremony was witnessed at Atlas. A remote control for some sort of lock was found outside the Atlas Training Center. Huh. Well, we'll get back to that. Through the woods. Nothing in the clearing? No. Well, let's continue through the lake junction. You notice the sound of the words cliff sometimes? I mean, I don't think there's anything over here, but I'll take a look. Negatory Captain. There are two people over there, I just noticed on the left side. They've been standing there for hours. Their feet must be very pruny at this point. Well, let's go back here to Eden Lodge. I actually think I know where the garage door opener can be used, but I'll get back to that. Let's first go over here.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
We have a few mysterious, odd things to talk about. Let's go.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind,
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Yep, auto-hypnosis. Just what everyone does, right?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's talk about these things. Let's roll.
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
I'm not gonna contradict people right now.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
And I'm gonna ask around. I also think I know where this garage door opener goes, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Got things to do first. Gotta go downtown. Da, 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 da. I don't think it goes here, but I'm gonna try it just for science. S. Aww. No use for the strange doll to burn either. Okay. Now we're gonna go across anyway. Guess I'll start with the pub before I go elsewhere. First of all, is there somebody actually in the pub restaurant finally? Is it not just a ghost town? It's still a fucking ghost town. Fucking 8 p.m. Is no one eating dinner? Well, who are all these people talking? Okay. Let's ring the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
We got more to talk about.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Do you know anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Oh my. We'll
Be
get back
back
to
later
that.
on, if that's okay.
Alright. Which means on the leave. Gonna check behind the building again. I come back here a lot, but I still don't have a light source. Which means I probably don't have much to do until such a light source comes into reality. But no light source. I wonder if I could burn the doll. Actually, I'm gonna try that. Probably not gonna work. You never know. Didn't think so. It's a doll burning ceremony, sorry. That's about what I expected. One of my closest friends is dyslexic, so it's whatever. It's not like a mental disorder thing, it's just you can't do a specific thing. Like, he can't draw, so his hands can't take it. Now, my suspicion, of course, being that the garage door thing's for this. I'm not wrong. This is completely legal, by the way. You're just free to do this whenever you want.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Why is his guitar... Wait. I think I see where that's going. I think I know where this is going. Let's talk to Brandon.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's talk.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional?
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I can be my own man, Dad! Okay, let's go on to the west lane. Let's go. First, make sure there's nothing over here, because there's nothing ever over here. Eventually there will be, but not so far. Anyways, from there, let's go to the Abbey Farm. I'm pretty sure there's nothing up here, but being me, I have to go fucking investigate. Wasting my time. Watching those shoes move everywhere. Aye, moving over across places. Probably not much to investigate, as I said. Anything inside the greenhouse? Leave the greenhouse. You think Ryan sings Kumbaya around the fire? Leaving. Alright, James probably has a few things to say about the brainwashing stuff.
Ask about a few more things, please. Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognize it?
No. Should I?
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay. Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? You go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. Then you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, you come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Bought a mirror last year. Emma says she bought it last Friday, so... Anyways, Ryan's guitar. Oh, James wouldn't know anything about musical ability, apparently. This is another name for scrying. Scrying possible without mirror. Sold a scrying mirror to Kate Levine last year. Is there any contradictories there? Makes black. Scrying mirrors are just one way of scrying. Scrying practice for various reasons. Makes the mirrors for others. Sells mirrors, doesn't make profit. Would that contradict this in any way? No, okay. I'll leave.
Probably be back later.
And more things to talk about with other people, so let's continue. You know, Rebecca's gotten to say about Ryan's guitars. Let's go talk about it. Yeah, to the center. To the pub. Ring the bell.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Ryan's guitar.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Ryan wastes money on guitars. Lets Ryan play in his room. Oh, you know, it can be therapeutic, even if he's not particularly good at it. Suggests hypnosis is similar to persuasion. Said Atlas uses persuasion techniques. I feel like there's something contradictory with all this, but what do I know? I'll come back later.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright. A few more people to check out. Places to go and see. Let's knock and do it.
Questions, please.
Do you know about Ryan's rock and guitar abilities?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Let's buy a guitar to an Atlas session. Okay.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
And guitars. Let's talk.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Used to Blackstone. That's the band that Liam worked at. Didn't know Liam very well, but she claims she worked at Blackstone, where he was also a member. Yeah.
Aha. That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Emma seems like she's a platonic liar, and she's very bad at it. Not a good combination. Let's go on from there. Ryan once offered Emma to buy Emma's guitar. Used to see in a pub band called Blackstone Band, often played at the pub. Was once offered a singing contract. What's it now say about Liam? It was on holiday the night Liam died. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone. I do think it's contradiction because then she also said she was on holiday on the night that Kate died. Let's see if I can find where was that information at, 'cause that's what she did claim. Where was this? That's already canceled, so yeah. So we need to find a contradiction or arguments. Let's just look over everything. Last thought came on Friday, not Thursday. I'll just put that there just to get rid of those two things. Kay appeared her usual self. Kay was argumentative at college. Kay had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving license. Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Simon used the bike to go to work. Keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Bottles belong to Simon. Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine and hates spirits. Necklace is Emma's, but she gave it to Kate. Necklace called a freedom necklace. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Necklace was an unwanted gift. I think I understand why it's unwanted now, though. Knows about the broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Hasn't seen the mask before. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to a pub after college. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday night. Tried to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Had an affair with Ryan. Kate wanted to blackmail Ryan over the affair. Went to an Atlas seminar with Simon. No, it's not Simon. Only went once to Atlas. Had been to a similar course before. Similar course. That would be... I just realized this. No, that's not contradictory, but I'm pretty sure that's what she meant. She'd been to Third Eye before. Now that I'm actually sort of looking over this. Anyways, though. Emma wouldn't know about the items at the farm workshop. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Demonstrate how to use the mirror. Says the mirror doesn't work. Was on holiday the night Liam died. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone. Isn't that contradictory that you knew him in college, though? But that kind of disappeared. Wait. I don't know. Doesn't recognize the three-finger symbol. Heard the phrase when she attended Atlas. Phrase about not feeling guilty. Doubts Simon agrees with it fully. Rebecca doesn't know anything about plants. Thinks Rebecca would know more about them. Knows salvia as a hallucinogenic drug, has never taken legal substances. Saw a flyer at the college last year, doesn't believe anything James says. Okay, doesn't recognize the DVD. Heard about doll burning, didn't do anything like that when she went. Has never tried auto-hypnosis on herself. Kate used auto-hypnosis as self-meditation. Ryan once offered to buy Emma's guitar. He used to sing in a pub band called Blackstone. The band often played at the pub. Was once offered a singing contract. We'll get back to her. Let's
Be back
leave.
later on, if that's okay.
I'll get back to just a couple things I want to do first. Teleport myself here. Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
We were stopped on the way there. Go further into the woods. And continue. I even think I knew who that was, you know, they were wearing a hoodie. But we'll get to that. I will, for the moment, do this. The DVD obviously had to do with pickpocketing, so... Huh. Let's go. Only entry now. I'm guessing that's still going on. Yep. Didn't think so. However, though, we have something new to investigate. I guess I'll go to this intersection. Make sure there's nothing at the path at the end at the moment. Okay. Let's go into the woods then. I'll talk to everyone about the bag before I go on. All this evidence.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
How many times have I talked to all these people tonight? A bag from a shop called Monarch Costumes is used during the mugging. Monarch Costumes. Remember, the dad of Ryan, I forget his name right now, said that he went to the costume shop. Or to the shop or something. Anyways, here's this.
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
That's for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
100% totally for an Atlas meeting. That goddamn cult. Anyways, guess we'll talk to Emma about it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma, do you cosplay?
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Alright. Let's get out of that then.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Time to go through the woods. Nothing over here yet? Negatory, Captain. Gonna go on ahead. Rebecca. Even though I know there's no one over at the restaurant yet, I'm gonna still check, because I feel like eventually there's gonna be someone just standing here. And then I'll be like, aha, it's finally happened. And now I'm gonna ring the bell.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Anything about this shop?
Have you seen this before anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, a costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Alright.
Thank you.
There.
Probably be back later.
Out. I'm just checking out evidence at the moment, ma'am. Let's go talk to you, Brandon. That was his name,
A
Brian.
few more
Brandon.
questions, if you don't mind.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognize the shop?
No.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but it didn't work out.
I know he says I doesn't know where the bag is. I think this is a contradiction because he mentioned that Ryan went to a shop. So let me go there. I know I've learned it from him, so definitely. I don't know where though. Let's see where it was that phrase. Let's say abide by the law. Ryan uses the shop there. Really? That's not related? Wait, Monarch costumes. There we go, that's it.
Do you visit Monarch costumes a lot?
No, I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know of somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you, the cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favor by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask. No. I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites. Now, if you don't mind, you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
Yeah. More to investigate. Anything at the end of the road yet? Nah, of course not. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, which I am using to try and make this more of a livelihood, not just for missed-game videos, but little games to make my own time, and to bring different types of videos to the channel. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below, or in the video, obviously. If you'd be interested in seeing me recording gameplay videos and doing other things live, I stream quite regularly and record almost all my gameplay over at a site called Hitbox TV on my channel. You can also see that in the video currently. I hope you enjoyed the video, and adieu.